Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at this bad boy. This is the Duel Attack Concavenator from the new Jurassic World Dino Rivals line by Mattel. And this is possibly my favourite Mattel figure made. It is just so cool. Well, made recently. I think the T-Rexes, the Spinosauruses, and the Indoraptors are still going to be my favourites overall. But in terms of like the cheaper, more basic looking figures, this one is definitely my favourite because it's just so cool. For me, and I think for many people who buy this figure, this is going to be their first Concavenator figure. It's certainly my first Concavenator figure, which was the biggest selling point for me getting this figure, because I don't think any other toy companies or model companies in general have made a Concavenator. This is the first one that I'm aware of that's available on the market. Yeah, it's just amazing. Mattel have just done such a good job at bringing this dinosaur to life. So we'll have a quick look. As you can see, I love the little reddy brown markings that they've got around the eye. The eyes have been done very well on both sides. The inside of the mouth is done really nicely. There's even a bit of extra texture on the tongue, because in there just normal Jurassic World line, the tongues just seem to be very flat and shiny, whereas this actually has a bit of a rougher texture to it. As we go down, the spine, fin, protrusion, whatever you want to call it, is mostly painted in the reddy brown that was around the eyes, but it also has a bit of a darker maroony brown like on the very top of it, and that maroony brown continues down the tail a little bit, and as you can see, the reddy brown is a bit splotched along the top of the body as well. And on the tail we have a little bit of the mustard yellow making a pattern down the tail. And that mustard yellow also does the bottom jaw and a little bit under the neck. And the rest of it is just solid dark green. So that's the dark green is the colour of the plastic this thing was moulded in, and everything else is painted on. The toe claws have been painted black. They're like a shiny black, which is really cool. The hand claws have not been painted, but they are still a little bit shinier than the rest of it, so they have been given a bit of a glossy coat. And yeah, this is pretty much the figure. And then here's the DNA code for those of you that want it, if any of you still actually do that. Does anyone still do it? I still do it, but does anyone else still do it? I'm trying to fill out my dinosaur, my Dinopedia, my dinosaur Pokédex. So yeah, that was a look at the details of the figure. So for articulation, the arms can move up and down, and you can also move them out to the side. So one of my favourite poses to have this in is I like to sometimes just have it stood like that, so it looks like it's going rah and trying to be scary. The legs can move forward and back. They do the soft sort of click into place for the best position to have it in, so it's balanced and can stand up. The legs can also move in and out to help with balancing, because like that, mine stands okay, but obviously the legs are a little bit unaligned, so I like to just have the leg out a little bit so the feet are flat together. And obviously, and this one is called the Duel Attack because it has 2 different gimmicks. Now you can see there is a button there in front of the spine fin thing. And then the big spine fin thing is another button. So this little button here, when you press that, it does the mouth. And then the big fin thing, when you press that, does the tail. So then obviously if you use both hands, or if you just use, you know, you can just do it with one hand. It works kind of better if you do it with both hands. So yeah, that is why it's the Duel Attack, 'cause it can bite and slash. I think it would have been better if, instead of having this button here on the back, if both of the fins were buttons. Like this one, instead of doing the tail, the big one does the mouth, and then this little one here does the tail. Because when I saw the images of it first and told that it was going to do two gimmicks, my mind automatically went to both parts of the fin thing are going to be the buttons. But no, only the big one is the button and the other button is there. I mean, I don't mind how it is, but I just would have preferred that both parts of the fin were the buttons, because then it means there's no like mold, there's no mold cuts here. But oh well, that's my only nitpick of this figure. Other than that, this is an amazing figure. I can highly recommend it. These retail for, I believe, £20, but in the Entertainer they're going for, it was either 16 or 17. I can't remember. It was my fiance that got it for me. So yeah, there are no Raw Revolves in the Dino Rivals line. These fill the gap that the Raw Revolves have left. They are roughly the same size and, like I said, the same price. So anyway, let's do a few size comparisons. So here it is with the, put that there. So there we go. Here it is with the World of Nintendo Fox McCloud figure. Here it is with the Funko sister location Funtime Foxy, who is not looking straight. There we go. And then finally, here it is with the Figma Kuritsugu, who still only just fits in the frame because he is a certified big boy. Sorry, jobby references. But yeah, he's a big boy. So let me just move him out of the way and then bring him a bit closer to the camera so he fills it. Fill the frame. There we go. So, that is all. That is about it for what I can say for this figure. It is an amazing figure. I highly recommend it. Get this thing. This is it's such an amazing figure. The only figure that I think would be able to top the Concavenator in terms of being my favourite of the Dino Rivals figures of basic sizes would be the battle-damaged Albertosaurus. Now, unfortunately, thanks to Mattel's poor distribution, the UK has not gotten any battle-damaged figures. So, we will not be getting the battle-damaged Albertosaurus. So that will not be getting reviewed by me. But there are plenty of other review channels on YouTube that have reviewed the Albertosaurus. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that shall be. Bye!